Hello, my beautiful people. Wahala, then they finish for Naija. Oh, G has, is it Deji? Please, guys, so if I didn't pronounce that name well, oh, people should, pardon me. Deji, the activist and the lawyer has come out again with another woto. He has come out with another woto, my people. He has dragged Wike. Hey! Like I better pass my neighbor generator. He has dragged Wike. He don't want to hear, he don't want to listen to Wike anymore. Enough is enough. Everybody knows Wike. Me, myself, I know Wike is a troublesome man and he's a manipulator. Wike can manipulate you until you confuse in life. So, it's better. Wike is good for the hard nut to crack, because this Deji is it Deji? Please, guys, correct me because I don't know if I pronounce the name well. He's a fit to Wike. What Wike did this last time. Anyway, my people, before we continue this video, let's listen to her. This video has been I think a lot of people has reacted on this video. So me, I just want, me, I love Wike. When it comes to Wike, anything when it comes to Wike, I don't want to miss it out. I have to speak my own mind. So, my beautiful people, before we continue, let's just listen to what this our activist has to say before we come back and wrap everything up.
Land grabbing of poor people's homes, and giving it to his friends. Thank God that in his reply, he has not faulted us for the allegations we have raised. He has said yes, that he's giving the land that he's grabbing from poor people to his friends. That should he give the land to his enemies? This is the kind of people. These are the kind of people that are ruling our country. People that should be in jail. People that should be in jail for corruption, for stealing, for electoral fraud and malpractice. They're the ones that want to give lectures on morality. He allegedly said that I came to him, I begged him to be National Public Secretary of PDP. All Nigerians know that I resigned from politics 8 years ago. And that event that he's talking about happened before I even resigned from politics. Since my resignation from politics, I have been jailed, I've been handed, I've been beaten on the street. Yes, and Wike has severally called me over the years. We have maintained communications with him. And many times when I criticize him, he calls me and said he does not want friendship with me again. He does not like to be criticized. I didn't meet only Wike. I met, when I was still actively in politics, I met every governor of the PDP then. I've never seen where consultation with party leaders results or it will be tagged begging. And Wike did never say to my face that he would not support me. In fact, when I was actively in politics several years ago, he told me twice, he supported me twice. First, you will recall that he was the one that brought Alimodu Sheriff. We opposed him for bringing Alimodu Sheriff. We said it was selfish, it was personal. He kept saying he was right. And after Alimodu Sheriff showed him Shege, he came back again and was crying. So the issue was, when I was in PDP about close to 9 years ago, the party wanted to do a convention. And because the party wanted to do a convention, I wanted to initially contest for public secretary because that was what was zoned to the North Central where I come from. Thank God he gave background information about me. He kept saying, oh, that young boy, one young man. Wike is just 11 years older than me. And maybe it's because he's not looking like, he's looking older than Tinubu and Buhari combined. That's why he now feels that he's an old man, he's an ancient of days. Wike is a young man. I don't know where he got this idea that he's now an elder statesman for making noise all over the place. So I can do this all day, all year. He said I'm jobless. Look at the edifice that you people have come to. This is our office. Does this place look like a jobless place? We employ over 25 people in this place. That is both lawyers and non-lawyers alike. Somebody says that we are jobless. We are not like Wike, who has always had his mouth tied to the bottle patrimony of our country. I have never been elected as a public official or a political appointee. I was a trader. I've been a trader for years. Then I resigned because trading is incompatible with legal practice. I'm not doing very well as a lawyer. So where is Wike's second address? Wike does not have a second address. His only address is looting of public resources and public patrimony. Look at the way he's grabbing land in the FCT all over the place and giving it to his friends. He's grabbing even parks, stealing people's parks and turning it into residential building. And he expects people not to complain. Whenever you challenge him, he will call you. And there's nothing I'm saying that I don't have receipts. Whenever you challenge him, he does not like to be challenged. He has this God complex. And should elders not be people who are confident, people that if you do something with, your secrets will be safe with them, assuming without considering that I even went and begged him, which is false. Should he call a presser and start crying 8 years later, almost 9 years later, that I came to him, I begged him, every PDP governor then, all PDP stakeholders, I consulted with them. I went around all the zones in this country, both when I wanted to be deputy public secretary, then when the party changed, rezoned, and it was now, and the public secretary now came to my zone in the North Central. I still went around, everybody endorsed me. About over 8 years ago, everybody endorsed me. David Mark, all the leaders from the North Central endorsed me. In fact, my state leaders, state caucus, they told everybody running from Kogi to step down for me when we got to Port Harcourt. There's no governor, and they are all around, even all his G5 governors. You can go and fact check me and ask all of them. There's none of them that I did not meet over 8 years ago to consult on this matter. I consulted all stakeholders in the party. And that time, what made me to start fighting, what made me to disagree with Wike was, he called us and said he was going to support Jimmy Agbaje. He said he was going to support Jimmy Agbaje because Southwest has never produced a national chairman for PDP. And he made a fantastic case for Jimmy Agbaje. We said, okay, no problem. Subsequently, after some time, we started hearing that he wanted to now support his kinsman, which is Secondus. Because according to him, he said Jimmy Agbaje is beginning to prove like he's somebody that cannot be controlled. You know, Wike is always looking for puppets. That's why he has found himself in this quagmire with Fubara. And I commend Governor Fubara for dealing decisively with him. That's how to deal with tyrants. You must show them that you reduce them to nothing and show them that they are absolutely nothing. Wike is nothing without politics. He's nothing without our political coffers. The reason why he's making so much noise and constituting nuisance all over the place is because of our collective patrimony that he loots and steals, because of the land he's grabbing in the FCT. That's why he's making this much noise. You know, so he changed his mind and said he went to support Secondus. And many of us, believe me, all those that know me, know that the first time I was arrested as an activist was when I was just merely 17 and I was detained. Over the years, over the decade, close to 3 decades, I have, at the personal expense of my life, been active in criticizing government. I've put my own personal freedom. Buhari arrested me almost about 11 or 12 times in 8 years. When Wike was having a field day looting Rivers money. We put our life on the line for this country. Clowns and charlatans like yes, Wike will open his dirty mouth and tell us that I'm claiming that I'm an activist. And who is an activist? An activist is not somebody whether is political or apolitical. An activist is somebody that is seeking for societal change. The great Ganifa the sage ran for election in this country, contested for election in this country and lost. Ganifa is one of the most revered activists in this country, even on the continent. The great Femi Falana, Baba Falana, he ran for governor in Ekiti and lost. Does that reduce the quality of the work that he does for the society? Mandela the Great ran for political office, won. If Martin Luther King was around, Martin Luther King would have run for office. Wike wants everyone to leave politics to rogues like him, people that change election results and falsify election results. His idea of nation building is where rogues like himself will be in charge at the helm of affairs. You know, so all citizens of conscience should get involved in politics. I have no interest in politics anymore. I have gone, I have tried, I have seen that they can never change. They are dirty people. They do not play by the books. Even when I was in PDP, I was always criticizing them. And Wike himself can attest to this. I'm not a stranger to him. because he knows I'm from Kogi, and he gave full detail of me, which means he knows I'm not a stranger to him. We talk on WhatsApp, we talk all the time. So, but that would not make me to see Wike doing the wrong thing and stop criticizing. I will criticize him. There was a time I criticized him vehemently, and he called and was saying, why am I criticizing? I said, I will criticize you, no matter what, I will criticize you. It does not mean because you are my friend, you will be doing the wrong thing, I will keep quiet. Never. I will criticize you. His friends called me, Fayose called me, the former Attorney General, all his friends called me, but I continue to criticize them. And I have severally praised Wike for doing the right thing. If he does the right thing, I will praise him. If he steals people's land, grabs people's land, I will also criticize him. It's nothing personal. When he started saying he wanted to bring secondaries, we said, no, Wike, you swore that it is going to be Jimmy Agbaje. You swore that it was based on equity, that Southwest has never produced PDP before. But you know, Wike does not have integrity. He does not know what integrity is. His words mean nothing. That was why at the PDP National Convention, before he lost, you know, he swore that whatever happened, he will abide by the outcome. Look at today. Wike said PDP is cancer. APC is cancer. PDP is malaria. But today, Wike is mingling with cancer. Same Wike with the same mouth. Oh, he speaks from both sides of his mouth. So we challenged him and said, we will not allow your Uche secondaries. Which is partly which is partly why I made the 360 turn and said, no, this man does not have integrity. That was why I stopped talking to him at that time. He never, you can fact check me, he never told me, as he was saying that, oh, I came to meet him, he said he's not going to support. He can never tell me that to my face. He can never. Neither can any governor tell me that one to my face, that I'll come and meet you, you tell me that you will not. It's a lie. In fact, he promised me that he was going to support me. He could have, you know, Wike, typical Wike, just like he deceived Peter Obi. Peter Obi kept going to him, he was encouraging him, but he went behind his back and sabotaged him. You know, so maybe he was planning not to support me. But when I discovered that it was now obvious that he wanted to renege on his word of supporting Jimmy Agbaje to support Secondus, I said I will no longer even be party to the election. I resigned from PDP. You can go and ask Gabriel Suswan, Sule Lamido, Ambassador Aminu Wali, and Atairu Bafarawa. They were begging me in Port Harcourt when I first announced that I'm going to resign from politics and PDP. That the reason why I came to politics was because of Goodluck Jonathan. I joined politics in 2011, and I resigned from politics in 2016. About 8 years ago, and I said these people are too dirty. That I cannot be involved in this kind of dirty people. Sule Lamido and all of them, they were begging me that I should not leave PDP, that I'm an asset to the party. There's nothing they didn't do. I told them I'd made my decision. That I was going to leave politics and go back to my turf of activism. And that is what I've been doing in the last 8 years. My records, they speak for themselves. I have made great sacrifice at the expense of my freedom. Everybody in the nation knows that I have been sent to several prisons and detention facilities in this country. For somebody whose only achievement is, and he has never worked anywhere, contrary, unlike me, my records of my service, whether in my personal business and the places I've worked, are there. This man has never worked anywhere. From a local boy, from a motor garage tout, he became local government chairman. From then, he has been betraying people. The only difference between Wike and Portable is that Portable does not betray people that have helped him. But Wike betrays everyone that has helped him. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan. Wike betrayed Goodluck Jonathan's wife. Wike betrayed Rotimi Amechi. Wike betrayed Peter Odili, people that have helped him. Is it Tinubu that Wike will not betray? Even President Tinubu is not that dull. He's politically savvy. He knows. He's just using the long spoon to deal with him. And there's nothing you do with Wike that is safe. Wike is the reason why they raided the home of judges. You remember now when they raided the home of judges. Wike is one of the reasons, allegedly, why the former CCJN was removed from office. He kept going around saying that he has judiciary in his pocket and he was mentioning names. So there is the only difference between him and Portable is that when you do something with Portable, at least Portable will not go against you and betray you. But no matter what you do for Yes and Wike, he will betray you. no matter what you do for him. So I'm not surprised that elders that should be confident, the people that, in his response to our criticism of him trying to buy the judiciary and pocket the judiciary, he said it is the president that asked him to be building houses for judges and giving judges cars. Was he not building houses for judges when he was governor in Rivers State? Was it Bola Ahmed Tinubu that told him to build houses and be buying cars for judges when he was in Rivers State? All this land grabbing that he's doing, the people that are doing deals with him, he will still expose all of them. All the land grabbing. He already said, he's allegedly saying that it is Tinubu that is telling him to grab people's land in the FCT. That it is Tinubu's wife that is telling him to grab people. He's telling people already, go to the FCT and the FCTA. He has turned the place to Obiakpo. All Rivers people, he made them to imagine in the FCTA now and the FCT. Directors now report to Wike's aides from Rivers State. What a shame and a parody of some sort. He's a maximum ruler. Bullies people, just a bloody bully and a coward. Bullies people in the FCT, insults people anyhow, talk to people anyhow. Same Wike was talking in this interview that Bala Mohammed, he said that Bala Mohammed should never have been the chairman of PDP Governors Forum. That in PDP that they do it based on rotation, north south. Okay, after Mimiko was PDP Governors Forum chairman, the next chairman was Fayoshe, his friend. It is always the most senior person, the most senior governor, the most senior ranking governor that becomes the Governor Forum chairman. Do you understand? So when his friend Fayoshe took over after Mimiko, he did not see anything wrong in it. But now he sees something wrong in it. Same Wike is insulting the revered Professor Chidi Odekalu, who has been critical of him trying to compromise our judiciary, saying that Wike calls some people, he said they are Arise lawyers. Look at Wike, that has never worked anywhere in his... Let Wike bring his CV. Let Wike bring his CV. Let me bring my CV. Where has Wike ever worked? 9 to 5 has he ever done in his life? Whose salary has he ever paid? Do you know how many people's salary we pay? We've been paying in the last couple of years, even before we joined the legal profession, as traders. We are accountable people. We are tax-paying people. You know, so it does not make any sense whatsoever. Imagine Wike threatening a director in FCDA to resign just because of selfish interest. If he wants to do anything in your department and you don't agree, he will bully you. He will force you to resign, or he will make your directorate redundant. And the people are scared of him. They cannot speak. And this is why I'm making myself available to them, all of them that Wike is bullying in FCT and FCDA. Come to me. I will help you. Come to me. I will deal with him for you. Report him to me. I'm his Oga. I will deal with him. Friendship is this. And I told him, this is on record, let him come out and deny it. And I told him, I said, friend or not, I will criticize you. If you do bad, I will criticize you. If you do good, I will criticize you.
Now my question, sir, is this. Talking about this guy.
Had followed the due process of law. You know he does not like to follow due process of law. If he had followed due process of law, in the aspects concerning Ruga community and all the places that were demolished in Sabo, Lugbe and everywhere, I would have messaged him and said, before demolition, do this, do this. So a man just come brashly, without following the process of law, start demolishing poor people's home. You say I should engage him. That's an unreasonable person. The only language is like during Buhari, they kept reaching out to me during Buhari. I refused to engage them because they are unreasonable government. A government that will just come and start shooting protesters. Do you know how many Shiites Buhari killed? You want me to engage that kind of government? Wike is an unreasonable person. I know him very well. This is the only way. And we have achieved our aim. What we wanted to achieve, we got him to go there. The people are now being they are going to be relocated. Is the Deji Adeyanju 1, Wike 0. And if he does it again, I will do it again to him. Nobody changes a winning strategy. My strategy was to intimidate him. And he said nobody can intimidate him. I already intimidated him already. And if he does it again, I will intimidate him again. That one is not, he says, nobody changes a winning strategy. It's a strategy that works for me. If he goes after poor people's home again, I will do to him same thing that I've done to him now, and we will get justice for the victims. Because there's due process of law. You are supposed to have gone to the tribunal, do the procedure. If the people loses, the people have right of appeal to the High Court. None of those due process of law was followed. He just took bulldozers and went to bulldoze their houses and claimed that they are shanties. That is invariably saying that poverty is a crime. What crime have the people committed by being poor? There will always be the poor among us. Even during the time of the prophets, the poor were always among us. And we must tolerate the poor, because if we don't tolerate the poor will have no option but to eat the rich. And the rich will not be able to sleep if the poor cannot sleep. So that's one. On the second issue of what should be the political solution to the River State impasse, believe me, there's nothing that Fubara will do that will make Wike to back down. Wike, all of us in this new room knows Wike is a totalitarian. He does not believe in middle ground. He will not shift. The governor has shifted severally, numerously. The way out is for the governor to confront him frontally. Like the way we have come. Wike does not like to be challenged. Once you challenge him, you know, he becomes very jittery, you know, and starts talking anyhow. So the governor should challenge him headlong. There is no issue. The law is settled that when people defect, they lose their seat. It's settled law. It's Supreme Court that said it. Then they went and got a lower court to make another ruling on the same subject matter. So Fubara should just man up and challenge the guy. He's not God. This God complex that Wike has, that his words are supreme.
My beautiful people. Wike, oh, Wike, this man, Well, anyway, my beautiful people, you have heard him, you have heard what Deji has just said. Yes, he has said it all. Wike, that man, everybody is pointing and accusing finger on Wike. Why is Wike so greedy and selfish and wicked? Why? And let's even talk about Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So you people want to tell me that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not seeing what Wike has been doing? Or Wike going to demolish people's houses, putting people in the street, under the sun? People don't have way to stay. You want to tell me that Bola doesn't know what is going on? He has not been hearing. For me, I believe that Bola Ahmed Tinubu has hands for what that is happening, for what Wike has been doing. Yes, I said it. Yes, because you cannot just wake up one morning and start destroying people's property, destroying people's houses, putting people in the street. Then you believe that you will go home and sleep very comfortable when you know that people are sleeping outside. What kind of wickedness is that? And what this guy just said, you know, he has just said the fact. He has said the fact. Wike is somebody that you want you to worship him. You want you to come down to him and worship him and make him your God. That is what Wike wants. That is what Wike knows how to do. Yes. That is only thing Wike just wants you. That is why you see he's having problem with the sitting governor of a River State. He's having, because he believes that he is the one that put that man there. Therefore, the man has to worship him. Therefore, the man has to come to him and be. If he want to go to the toilet, he will come and say, Wike, can I go to the toilet or not? Then Wike will say go, or he will say not go. But because the man said, no, I'm not a child. You can't control me like this. It's too much. I have my own mind of doing things. I have my own way of doing my own things. Give me space. Now, Wike is dragging the man up and down. Why are you dragging the man? What is the reason? Wike has not come out one day to speak, to tell us the reason is dragging that governor. You know, going to court, taking a paper to stop all his allocation that has been that used to send to Rivers State. So I don't know. The man even went now and stopped everything, all the oil that they have been producing, all the company that they have been producing, producing oil in Rivers State. The man has stopped everything. I don't know how the case is now. So Deji has just said it all. Deji has just said everything the way it is. Yes, he has just said it all. Wike is a very stingy man. He's a very wicked man. Wike, the day I can never, Wike is one of the governor I used to like then. But the day Wike went and destroyed somebody hotel, demolished that man hotel because of say that lockdown time, that corona time. I think they asked everybody to lock down, and that man went and opened his hotel. Wike went there and destroyed that man hotel, demolished it. And when they want to ask him, he's telling the people that there's criminal used to stay there. They have been doing a lot of bad things in that hotel. Somebody, that man, nobody know how that man managed. Nobody know how that man worked hard to build that hotel. Wike just destroyed that hotel for that man. He put people in perpetual poverty. A lot of people, because that man built that hotel. I know that a lot of people have been working there, receiving salary to live their life. Wike remove employment from those people, and he removed employment from them. Then he put that man into square one. Maybe that hotel was the hotel that man has been using to manage his family. That Wike destroyed that hotel and put that man into square zero again. Wike, since then, when I watched that movie, some people were like, oh yes, why did the man go and open? The man doesn't obey the law. There's a lot of way for you to punish somebody that break the law. You cannot just put that person into perpetual poverty because you are sitting on top. You are sitting on top. Who knows tomorrow? Do you know what will come tomorrow? So anyway, my people, this video has been going, everyone has been reacting on this video. I said, let me come and talk because I know Wike. Wike is a very wicked human being. Wickedness, Wike is very, 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 very wicked. Yes. If Wike don't care, but you don't have human feeling, you don't have human sympathy, you don't care about anybody. The problem is that if somebody is so wicked, you're supposed to have an advisor, and somebody that will be advising him, that will be telling him that no, don't do this, my brother, do this. Then he will listen. Wike have to get one person that Wike is supposed to be listening to. You know. So my beautiful people, I don't know what you guys think in this video. So if you have watched this video to this time, thank you very much. What did you say about what Deji just said concerning Wike? Is it true? Deji has said a lot of things. But the problem is that he will not tell me that this man don't know what has been going on. Anyway, my beautiful people, thank you very much. If you have watched it this time, please subscribe or share this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.